Khabib has had a lot to say regarding Charles Oliveira over the course of the last few days.
Media try to make like drama. I'm very happy for this guy because he from a very poor life. He lost a lot of fights in UFC, but he never give up. He can come back. Right now, look at where he's like 11 win streak. He beat a lot of tough guys. He finisher. He have a lot of records in UFC. I'm very happy for him. I don't want media make like I am against him. No, I'm not against him. I just wanna see best lightweight fight versus best lightweight. Islam 10 win streak. Charles Oliveira 11 win streak. I just wanna see this fight. But people think I'm not happy for him, but this is not true. I'm very happy for him, and I really want to see, because I believe for Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev is going to be toughest challenge.
Khabib said Charles lacking skill in his ground game, and Islam is going to ride him.
With your legs and like horse, you know how to ride horse? Yeah. Like with legs. Yeah. And your arm. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Islam gonna do with Charles Oliveira. He's gonna ride him. A lot of people underestimate Islam. They think Charles Oliveira have ground game. He don't have ground game. If you top 8 times in UFC, how you can say you have ground game?
When Islam was asked about his thoughts on his chances of winning, he had this to say.
Ну, не знаю, мои навыки, мои там тренировки, мои это все никакое отношение не имеет. Если суждено, я буду чемпионом. Если это не суждено, если это не мое, значит чем-то лучше я не буду.
Once again, Islam believes in himself completely. During an interview with Daniel Cormier, he even stated that he could out-wrestle 6-time world champion Jordan Burroughs.
I have to bring some Olympic level guy to AK. I'm gonna wrestle.
Jordan Burroughs.
Jordan Burroughs is gonna be a good match.
What?
Yes.
You think it would be a close match between you and Jordan Burroughs?
Of course.
Islam. He's a 6-time world champion.
Brother, these guys.
The greatest wrestler of all
brother,
time.
I respect him, brother, but these guys have just double leg. I'm gonna defend his double leg and
that's
that's it.
a double leg.
And how he take points. He go double leg, everybody defends, he pushed everybody. But in AKA, we have roll. He cannot push me.
However, Anthony Smith accepts that he knows precisely the way in which Charles will beat Islam. Anthony expressed, "I'm not going it anymore. I don't want to say discredit, but I always doubt Charles Oliveira. Then afterwards I tell myself, why do you do that? Cause I have a lot of respect for that guy, but even going into the Poirier fight, well, Poirier's kind of the uncrowned champion here and I believe in Charles Oliveira, but I think Poirier gets this done. I did the same thing with Chandler. I'm not doing it anymore. Even when I start digging into the details and I start watching film and I'm like I don't know. Maybe he just gets controlled, I'm not doing it. I'm sticking to my gut and I think Charles Oliveira beats Islam. I do." On the other hand, Charles is not scared at all, even he's enjoying in Abu Dhabi. Recently he shared some of his footages while walking with a lion. Check it out. Lastly, Rafael dos Anjos believes that he should be a little careful when fighting Charles Oliveira though.
Foi muito falado, né, a questão do Makhachev, primeiro dia que ele tinha enfrentado, depois não enfrentou. Aí foi falada a questão do blefe, o próprio Dana White expôs o Makhachev. Como é que você vê a movimentação no topo? Você acha que o correto seria o Makhachev perder um pouco de força nessa corrida pelo cinturão? Ou você acha justa essa possibilidade dele enfrentar o Charles pelo título?
Cara, é o que todo mundo tá vendendo, é a luta que tá todo mundo falando, pessoas influentes como o Khabib, o Daniel Cormier, uma galera, grande mídia, tudo falando dessa luta dele com o Charles. Mas o Dana White tinha dito que ia fazer ele e o Benny, mas tá parecendo que a coisa tá indo para uma outra direção. Eu acho que não foi uma atitude legal dele fazer o que ele fez, de falar que vou lutar, em cima da hora não lutar. Mas enfim, vamos ver o que são muitas variantes, vamos ver como é que essa situação vai tudo se encaixar.
Qual seria o seu palpite se o Charles acabar enfrentando o Makhachev? O que você acha que acontece?
Cara, eu acho que o Charles tá num momento muito bom. O Makhachev é um cara duro, também sabe, luta agarrada também, a especialidade dele. Mas, cara, eu acho que eu daria uma vantagem pro Charles. Uma ligeira vantagem. Apesar do Makhachev, eu acho que o Charles é um cara mais completo em pé, mais destemido. Mas eu daria tipo 60%, 40% pro 60 contra 40 pro Charles Oliveira.
Daniel Cormier had a few words to say about Khabib's claims that Islam will run right through Charles Oliveira though.
Well, in regards to the fight with Islam Makhachev's fight with Charles do Bronx, Khabib said he expects Islam to roll through him, saying, quote, "I think Islam's more skilled than Charles." Secondly, his experience as an amateur fighter. Also, he believes that Islam is at his peak because Islam isn't 23, 26, or 27. He's 30, turns 31 the week after the fight. It's the best time for any athletes to state where your mental and your physical approach should be in synergy. Sometimes you're mentally strong, but your physical isn't right. Sometimes your mental is great, physical isn't. Physical is great, mental isn't. When you're 27, you may feel great physically, but mentally, you're just not there yet because you're 27. Islam, he feels, is at his peak right now, and he believes that he's overall better, of course. And this is the key in this quote, guys, because I saw all the titles, and it said Khabib expects to run through. Of course, there are some potential dangers that we're working on where Islam needs to be very careful. Other than that, I believe that Islam should roll over him. Why is that quote so important? I'll circle back to it. But Charles Oliveira's on an 11-fight win streak, 10 finishes in those 11 fights. He has beaten guys like Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler, Tony Ferguson. The way that he kind of stalks these guys is like nothing I've ever seen. His opponent, on the other hand, Islam Makhachev, has won 10 in a row. 6 finishes, and has won the last 4 by finish. Guys, it's crazy because for a long time, Islam was thought to be a decision fighter. But as he has matured, those finishes are now coming. I know that in the camp, Islam's focused on all that Charles brings. And he recognizes that, very weary of that, and will be prepared for that. Does that mean he'll win the fight? I don't know. I'm telling you right now, this is the first time in a long time that I've felt as unsure about a fight Islam Makhachev is going into than I am for this one this weekend. I truly believe, guys, that when we look at fights, the best fights the UFC can make right now, I think that this is the best one. Or one of the very best fights we can make, because you're taking 2 guys that are in their absolute prime and you're matching them for the lightweight championship of the world. I'm all in. My flight leaves on Tuesday, and I can't wait to get to Abu Dhabi as I get to the 10-second mark. You guys, let me know in the comments what you think about Oliveira versus Makhachev. It's going to be hot in the desert, and I can't wait to get there.
Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel so you will never miss an update. See you in the next video.